All aboard. Oh boy, yep. AC's doing its annual break and leak thing. So I'm just gonna have to suffer in the heat. And also worry about Dad's finger. He's got something that's, like, apparently so bad, but currently unknown that it may have to be amputated. But speaking of amputations, lightsabers. Let's get back to it. What was I last doing? Alright, there's changing the guards, the bonus mission, and the new trade route. That'll happen immediately. Ah, yes, I jabbed myself. Oh, hey, Disciple, you're still here.
Welcome back. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Ask questions.
What else would you like to know?
Nah, I don't think there's actually anything new to learn from him. See if I can speak to him about the
It's you
thing.
again. You.
Nah.
You.
Alright, swap the guard, and then get Master Vrook.
I hope that you haven't run into any... Is there... What have you learned?
Zaren's atmospheric sensors.
What?
I'm
That will be...
500 experience points. Alright, let's go. To the Kinrath Cave. Yep. All the way around. Uh-oh, I'm out of speed. We're gonna have to hoof it. Ah, they're just beautiful to look at. Unfortunately, I can't really rave like I could in the last game. I feel like the saber blur has gotten better. Then again, saber blur is just such a fun thing anyway. Ah, yes, there's Master Vrook.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
I killed them, that's how. I'm here to rescue the Jedi.
We are highly trained veterans. And you're just a settler with a toy blaster.
No, I have a
We're
Charek.
taking the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa, and that is the end of that. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead. Leave now.
You don't herd Cath hounds. You're too dangerous for that. Alright. Open the cage, let the Jedi out.
What? That's a Jedi trick. We trained against that during the war. It's a Jedi, man. Kill him before he tries something else.
Uh-oh. Well, I tried. I'll pop some battle meditation just to see. Oh, and a level for me. How nice.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting tanks?
That's very unfair, Master Vrook. I tried to get you out peacefully.
Chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
I apologize for interfering. I was trying to help.
Right now, Dantooine is at a critical moment. If Kunda falls, then the Republic may lose control of this system. Still, I'm surprised you were able to get this far. Although you do have your Jedi training to fall back on. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian
like your tone
Wars
of
was
voice.
proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Alright, what should we do now?
I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment.
How can I help?
If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger and they need our help. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adare. Time is of the essence.
Such a harsh master. Let's see, orders from Azkul. The mercenaries have recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an imminent attack on Kunda. With Administrator Adare dead, then the Exchange would be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities. Completely undetected by the Republic. All preparations for the mercenary attack have been made and they could attack Kunda at any moment. How did I miss this box? Anyway, my level. Let's see what I want. Superior. Yeah. Superior weapon focus lightsaber. And yeah, Master Force Bearer, that's fine. I missed another box. I'm usually so good at this. How did I miss? Another! I am shocked. Shocked!
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
What do you want with me?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
Ha! Why would I help you?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda.
So?
It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
Not interested.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Can't allow your plan to succeed.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
You trust wrong, fool. Proof positive. Sorry for your ears. tired of this ass. Let's have HK. Oh, I didn't know he got a level. Anybody else get a level? Atten? What do you know, they did. Atten, first of my Padawans. Yeah, improved critical strike. Force wave. The crow. Anyway, let's see. Oh, yeah. All that. Deflection rolls. It seems like it's for blasters only. There's no need of finesse. Oh, yeah, conditioning. Improved heal. Oh, I've missed her for a bit. Master heal. It is a surprise tool that will help us later. No, not stun. Stun droid. I believe this meditation band will help her a little more now than the combat sensor. Let's see, Bothan precision. Yeah, she can have Ossel's gloves. Oh, right. T3. Energized Armor Mark II. Right, it's the Duraplating. Alright, you also have the Duraplating Mark I. Well, you have the Mark II. Mines. And they're friendly. Do not touch. Alrighty then, what's the
I
situation?
see you have found the elusive Master Rook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree.
Look, I tried,
I can't
alright?
say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi.
And you'll have it.
I've placed Zeron back in charge of Kunda's defense. Right or wrong, Zeron is the best man to lead the militia in this crisis. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
What can I do to help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
Anything I can have to help?
I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much.
Alright, I'll take a look at the defenses.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
It's alright, I've already done everything. Yeah. Let's see, thought there was something I could have done in here.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best.
Ah, security doors only. Alright, let's take a look here. Turret control station. Bao-Dur, that's yours. Turret status. Active and set to attack friendlies and hostiles. That's wrong. Change the target priority. Attack only hostiles. Alright, good start. Alright, here's that funny door, I think. Yep.
Let's go.
Alright, Bao-Dur. I thought he could have done something with them. Well, whatever. Got any computer spikes? Aha! Whoops. Well, the construction kit will help anyway. Thank you. Relatively easy to hack open this door, but you'd never get it to close again. Security would be compromised.
What's going on?
Lock it down, Bao-Dur. Nobody will get this door open again anytime soon. The turrets are general. I think I can actually get a little more after talking to Zeron.
I was right about you. You are trouble,
but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need.
I'll take it as a
Mercenaries
compliment.
aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Any ideas on what I can do to help?
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
What kind of things need fixing?
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. I've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through.
I did
We got
it.
some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight. Maybe die for a cause.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Kunda.
There we go. That's what I need. Here we are.
What's going on?
Bao-Dur, if you wouldn't mind. To immobilize patients? No. Automated healing subroutines. Oh, hold on, let's see. Do I need to talk to him?
I feel better. I feel better. I feel better. I feel better. Thanks.
I guess I'll only get fully resolved when it's time. Here they are. Diatium plating and a plasma thrower. Eek, no. Fire and ion. Ah, they were telling the truth. Alright then, let's get to work on these things. Optimize, optimize. Modify the programming. Right, centralized computer. It's got a hydro spanner. The name Akir is printed on the handle. Oh, that was the guy out front, wasn't it? Alright, here we are. Droid base security camera. Defense droid status. Active and set to defend friendlies pending alert status. Change the target priority. Defend hostiles. No. Engage in patrol mode. Automatically. Okay. So they're all set to go. Hey.
Welcome back.
Yeah, never mind. You don't help. Hey, Sulru, you used to shoot, didn't you?
Thanks for the help.
Would you be interested in joining the Kunda militia?
Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia. I expect he's going to be very pleased.
Alright. Alright, let's see about helping out with some mines here. How about an average flash mine? And some average frag mines. It says it has enough mines. That's good enough for me. Ah, that's right. It was you. I found this Hydra spanner. It has your name on it. Ah, you found my tool. Yes, I've been looking for that. Where did you find it? Inside of a broken droid. What's your explanation? Ah, I've been caught. Yes, I'm guilty of stripping the droids and selling their parts, but I have a good reason. Tell me. I have received terrible news. My brother's second wife is a child. She has become ill and requires medical aid. Her condition is life-threatening. The doctors of Telos will not treat her without full payment up front, but my brother doesn't have any money. Before the moon has turned, I must send my brother enough credits to pay the doctors. Believe me, I am normally a very honest person, but this situation has made me desperate. Please, you believe me, don't you? Alright, here you go. 500 credits. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. In gratitude for your discretion, I will give you a discount on my goods. I got enough money anyway.
That was a kind act. It is good to see that one can still show compassion, even after the war.
If I can give assistance, I will.
And that is why I follow you, General. Lead on.
Alright, Bao-Dur, is it time? Come on.
You know, I'm glad I found you again, General.
I think it's it. What are you talking about?
We were together at Malachor. I don't know if anyone else could understand.
So why are you here?
You getting philosophical on me? I'm here because you found me on Telos and I decided to come along for the ride. Not that I had much choice after we got going.
I mean, why are you still here?
Tired of me already? I was frustrated. Watching the Ithorians getting pushed around by Zerka, I thought I could make a difference, but it was taken away from me. Guess if one planet was good enough for me, why not the galaxy?
Even if you knew what was wrong with it, how would you know where to start?
You just have to know what the circuits look like.
It's all wires and switches to you, huh?
That's the way I see things. Traveling with you, I know there's something else in the universe. But I can't do anything about it anyways, so I'll leave it to you to take care of.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Was there something you wanted me for?
Something happened on Duxton?
I feel a sense of peace. It was difficult, but I guess I've come to understand something about myself.
What do you mean?
It's nothing, just... was this...
Dadgummit. I feel like I screwed that up a little.
Let's go.
Alright, now can you futz with the turrets? There we go. Ah. Sabotage. No. Ah, that's right, you were Tarn.
A Jedi.
What do you have against Jedi?
Ah, leave me be, Jedi.
Eh, I guess that's my fault, really. How about you, Pato? Interested in joining the militia? Like many Ithorians, I'm a pacifist. Some of the duties of the militia require violence. This is something I cannot do. I wish them well, however. Oh, okay. Yeah, stupid question, really. Excuse me, Miss Dillon?
You'll find little welcome.
Mind answer your questions? Interested in joining the militia?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not too fond of my job, but it's better than the job I'd have if the Mercs took over. I'll report to Zeron for militia duty.
Yay! I think that's about all I can do for the militia. Right, recheck turret control. Alright, they're fine as they are. Oh, Adam. Interested in joining the militia? Yeah, I think you have mistaken me for a warrior, Sentient. My excellent weapons are perfect for defense, but I have survived many hardships by not seeking out conflicts. I must decline. Ah, oh well. Pretty sure I sold him most of this stuff. Rusan crystal, that would be helpful.
Do you require any...
Oh, my mistake.
You heard what the administrator said. We'll have time to talk.
Alright, never mind.
I was right about you. The mercy.
See, what's involved with finally... Let's see, I've done some things around Kunda to help.
That's good to hear. Fill me in on the details when you're ready to finalize our battle plans.
What's involved with finalizing?
Inspecting the perimeter, talking to the troops, and coming up with a battle plan. I've fought in a war or two, but I'm no general. In my experience, people like you are better at strategy.
Alright. I think we're ready.
You sure? Once we're done with that, then... Alright. Then we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
Good luck to you. Well, may the Force be
I
with you.
imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
So what's the plan?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Talked with the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
I think they could use some encouragement. Maybe I could speak to them.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
Alright. Friends and family are counting on them. What we're about to do is dangerous but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies at... Hello! Thank you! Oh, saw stream involving KOTOR 2 Ammonius. His Armada is huge stars are had to investigate. Oh, thank you for coming in and following, RJ. Enemy want to take everything worth taking from you, and we have to give it our all to stop them. So look around you. That's what you are fighting for. Each one of us has to back the other up. We can win this if we work as a team. 3 out of 5 militiamen agree.
With words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
And we will not fall. Anyway, mercs are coming up. They're crossing the bridge. And the bridge is blowing up on them. That's 3 dead out of 6 incoming. The turrets are firing. Alright, and here's the militia beating them up as they come in. Fighting's breaking out. I'm sorry that a game refuses to show this. 1 militiaman down, but two mercs are dead as well. Oh, that's another militiaman down, but another 2 mercs down to the last merc. Oh, never mind, they got reinforcements. Ah, grenade. No good. 1 charges the line. More grenades. Another militiaman down. Another. And the outside militia has really gotten hurt.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle.
Oh, yes.
Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator.
Weird, I don't think he had
This
stitches
isn't
on his
your
eyes when I saw it when he confronted me earlier. You could still back away.
You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's academy.
Oh.
Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
You got a pedigree, do
I
you?
was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Oh,
Kill them all.
Master Rook, please. Let's go! If I could just reach them. You know, for being at Malak's Academy, it's pretty pathetic how you fell down like that.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this trap.
The Jedi? I was just one Jedi, actually. I'm considered an outcast by other Jedi.
I'm sorry to offend you.
Oh, you didn't.
You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you.
Let's see. Happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Now, keep the credits. Use them to rebuild Kunda.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Let's see. Why are you in hiding?
We were not in hiding, despite what you believe. This threat is striking
So
through
angry.
the Force. There's a reason that we cannot detect it. It is somehow masking its presence from us.
How's that possible?
I do not know. There are techniques in the Force that hide one's presence and thoughts from other Force users.
So you do know.
But I do not believe that such techniques alone would be capable of hiding the enemies we face. It does not seem possible.
So why are you here?
Jedi sanctuaries, places of learning, conclaves, many of them secret, have been attacked. That requires that our enemy knew of our whereabouts, or had access to records and holocrons from the Enclave here on Dantooine.
Holocrons?
There was much Jedi teaching buried here before the planet was attacked.
Don't I know
In
it?
the hands of our enemies, such knowledge could be used to track and kill Jedi, find other enclaves, gathering places. And so much has been plundered from here that now many secrets of the Jedi have been spread throughout the galaxy. So I did what I could, attempting to let myself be captured. I hoped that it would lead me to the Sith and the stolen artifacts.
Well, sorry to ruin that plan then. But I don't think it was going to work in the first place. Anyway, find any presence of the Sith on Dantooine?
The Sith attacked this place once, and only they would seek the death of the Jedi with such obsession, and be able to be as successful as they have. But the destruction of Dantooine, it is difficult to sense the presence of any Force users here. If any Sith are here, I cannot detect them.
Ah. The AC, yeesh. But that's not the only reason you came to Dantooine.
Yes, perhaps I wish to see this place one more time. It has changed much, as I knew it had.
Yep.
But I had
You were
to
here when
see
Revan
it for
came after all.
myself. You have more questions for me?
Need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
Why did you cut me off from the Force, even though we just heard that that's not what he did?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
But I have reestablished my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago.
Hey, you saw me in action.
You and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
You know anything of Force bonds and how to end them?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Yep, and the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree.
Uh-oh.
Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still,
that's not a good sign.
Your ability...
Oh, that's right. I didn't finish vlogging in to mix it up. Sorry about that redeem not working. There we go, that's better. Now, let's try that again. There we go. I can never remember anything. I always have to forget one thing minimum.
Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
But I have reestablished my connection.
Perhaps it is done.
And
Still,
we go through this again.
You have more.
The Sith have revealed themselves.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
They exist, and they've already attacked me.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
I don't know. They believe me to be a Jedi.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge.
Of course not.
Regardless,
not a lot of
these
Jedi
Sith
things are public
have
knowledge.
struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from
I've already
there
done
we
that.
may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
Nope, that's it.
I suppose there's something I should show you that will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. I hesitate to teach this to you because of your demonstrated recklessness. This is Juyo, a very ferocious form of lightsaber offense. It goes without saying to exercise proper control and restraint when using this technique. It may allow you to eviscerate a lone enemy, but it will leave you open to attack by force powers. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
I can't get anything from him. I never can. Bao-Dur? Not you, Visas. You'll have your time.
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then.
What do you mean?
I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself, for Malachor.
What about me for giving the order?
Never, General. It had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that.
But you can. Let's see. Had you not, millions of innocents in the Republic would have been killed. You saved them. See, if Ulic Keldroma could be forgiven for waging war against the Republic, you can be forgiven for saving it. Let's go with option 2.
Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians?
You did to save us, to protect us from death.
That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands.
Hand. See, you're too stubborn. There's no blood on your hands. Just the blood your guilt forces you to imagine. No. You have dwelled in the past for too long. You cannot undo history, but can change the future. That's better.
Even if there isn't, I still feel like I need to do something to make up for it.
Learn the ways of the Force. I could teach you, but you must let go of your anger, or else it will destroy you, and you will fall.
Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
Then we have no time to waste. He's a Jedi Guardian. Ah, finally! Took friggin' forever. Alright, let's up that weapon focus there, Buster. You get a heal, and you get a push. Now then, let's get you that lightsaber. That's okay, we'll fix the color. I don't think there's a workbench here. Oh! That head stuck around for too long. Alright, let's see. Target assessor. Nah, not what I want to see. Yeah, well, we'll keep the... He'll keep the target assessor, I suppose. Oh, let's see. I think we can speak to Akir now. Ah, it's the war hero. If you need any of my goods, my prices will be low as always, especially for you. Maybe not him. I think it's the Rhodian inside. Or no, wait. No, right, I don't talk to anybody, it just happens once I tell her. So yes, Bao-Dur is now my 4th apprentice. What are you doing up?
I dreamt of Malachor. I remember the ships, the last stand of the Republic. The tattered remnants of our fleet, the largest we could gather. But it was damaged, weakened, and vulnerable. The Mandalorians couldn't resist. They tore into us like beasts, shredding our ships to scrap as we fought back. Yet this time there were no reinforcements for either side. Revan had been delayed out-system by Mandalorian scout ships. By the time he arrived, it was too late. And beyond Malachor, there were no more Mandalorians left to die. I remember standing on the bridge with you and watching the destruction of the Republic, watching ships full of soldiers and Jedi burn and die. I remember the look you had when you turned to me. It was the longest you'd ever looked at me. You didn't say anything, just a nod. Events moved quickly then, even in my dreams. Flashes, explosions, you falling. I could feel the pain around me. And then the memory, the drifting hulks of the Mandalorian ships, the dead, allies, friends, strangers. And then the echo, lingering, the sound I awakened to in my nightmares.
See, my decision haunts me too.
Blame lies with me for creating it. The situation forced your hand.
Creating
Anger
it.
forced mine.
If you're to blame for its creation, then I'm equally to blame for commanding its use.
You realized that unless action was taken, the fleet would be destroyed and the Republic would fall. None of us realized the magnitude of what we unleashed.
Alright, let's fix up his saber. Alright, first off, I want to take everything out of his Zaboka. Alright, here we are. Double-bladed lightsaber. Make that green. And Eralim. Let's see, what else do I have? General. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. So there we go. Atten, purple. Bao-Dur, green. Handmaiden, blue. Mira, bronze. Visas, yellow. All good. And of course, me. White.
Yes?
More fighting moves?
There is nothing more.
Anticipating my attacks?
It is the way of the Ichani to be able to read their opponents. To know Ichani battles are fought several minutes in advance.
Can you teach me to do this?
You are already doing it.
What do you mean?
If you do not know you are doing it, then training will make you a dangerous opponent indeed. Come, as we fight more, I will teach you. Do not think about predicting my movements. React instinctively. You are doing better. At first, I was afraid that your awareness of your own ability might ruin it, but that is not the case. You learn quickly. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force that allows such things, but I do not think so. Now
Mandalorians have a
fight as
similar
an Ichani
technique where they
warrior
just
fights.
really empty
Always
their
in the
mind and
future.
just fight on instinct. Because Jedi danger sense and passive mind reading relies on impulses. The briefest of thoughts and emotion. Battle precognition. My wisdom bonus to defense and combat. Woohoo! Alright, big boy.
Yes. Is there something you wish to do for me?
Let's see. Let's see. Questions.
You may.
Let's see. Capabilities. See the Republic.
There
Tell me about Dantooine.
you have stabilized Dantooine. The Republic has gained a power base in the Outer Rim.
Okay. Alright, that ended well. To Nar Shaddaa, then. Just gonna skip through these. one last try to get a little skit happening that I really hope I can. All right, HK T3, come along. Last chance coded. Let's see, what are you trading? Maybe that would help. Let's see here. No. Ah! Could have sworn it was him. Ida? Establishing trade routes. Settle the problem on Dantooine. That is good news indeed. I have heard there are many opportunities to be found there. I thank you for your intervention. Anything new? Baron Doe, Grisha, Neophyte armor? Nope. Force, heavy Sinagar. Pretty sure that's stuff I sold to her. Except for the Electro Mesh. Let's see, Shayarn. Liridian Gemstone. Nope. Upari. Kubas, Scoundrel, Detonator. Nomi's armband? Oh, Nomi's Sunrider! Nomi displayed incredible affinity for the Force, but only reluctantly pursued Jedi training following the death of her husband, Ander. She became one of the greatest Jedi of the time, training under Master Thon. Take that. Aha! Here it is! Oh, yes! This is gonna be fun!
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Let's see, I found a new upgrade part for you.
Statement. Something approaching joy is now growing in my behavior core, Master. Please install it at once. Cautionary, but please do so carefully. I have seen how you use a hydro spanner.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, install HK Protocol Pacifist package. There, you okay?
Answer. I do not know, Master. I feel strange. Like a circuit has been flipped.
Let's see. Yeah, are your assassination protocols impaired?
Answer. Assassination protocols? As in the premeditated killing of another for personal or economic gain? Surely Master is joking with his humble, peace-loving droid. I exist only to serve and learn how to serve meatbags. Music. I think perhaps I would enjoy learning a new language or watching an informative holovid.
I love this bit! I think I flipped the wrong switch, or the right one.
Statement. I am fulfilling my primary function, which is to facilitate communication between species and put an end to hostilities. Greeting. Oh, hello, little T3 unit. I am HK-47, Protocol and Translation Droid. Answer. Of course I am all right.
Yeah, well,
Why
it looks like
wouldn't
it's
I
skipping
be?
T3.
I respect all life. All life is connected and should be nurtured.
Alright, hold still. I need to operate.
Exclamation. No! Master! No! What are you doing? Statement. Master, please, I beg you, never install anything again without checking it in the diagnostics bay first. That was a close one. I almost surrendered completely to peace.
T47 is top tier droid. Yes, he is! And I love this skit with him.
Still, there was a brief moment where I felt I almost understood why some meatbags choose peace and friendship over a high-powered blaster carbine.
It gained a bonus to his wisdom and awareness.
Query. Now, are there any other horrors you wish to try and insert in my system, or is your electronic butchery done?
Nope, that's it. One of the best scenes in the entire game, bar none. I love it. Alright, anything else I have to do? Eh, nothing really. Well, for the fun of it, I suppose. Well, actually, this is more of a necessity here.
Yeah?
There we go. That's better. Alright, now then. Break down, break down. Alright, let's take apart these Ichani Vibro swords. This Sith Tremor sword. Zabrak Vibroblade. Zaboka. Don't need that short saber. Mandalorian Disintegrator. Ashad Sonic Disruptor. Alright, now. Let's make some saber parts. Telgorn Jolt Cell. That's something I've never seen before. A little electrical damage. You know what? Yeah. Let's make that. I know what I want. I know what I want to do. Let's see. That. Now then. Let's see. The refined phobium emitter. That's garbage. Deflection. Not bad, but no. I think the fencing emitter. Yes. Now for the lens. Let's see. Ossus Dueling. Puntite. Byrothsis. Beam Gem. Alright. Now we'll put that into her. I like it because I'm just making her lightsaber do just a bunch of elemental effect damage. Pontite Crystal for cold, and the Barab or Ingot for a fire. And now she does electrical as well. Just stack different types of damage for fun. Here we go. Let's make some stuff for my Charek for fun. Accuracy scope. It's the pinpoint. Yeah, accuracy. Ion chargers. Power pulsators. These energy damage. How about the Rylith? Sure, one of those. And now for the chamber. Alright, the precision chamber. Broadened. Amplifying? No. Beam splitter. Sure, why not? Then put that into my Charik. Unstoppable, but this does so much other damage. Alright, you're loaded up. Mandalore, let's fix you up as well. Just remind myself what he's got. Right. What did I have him equipped with again? Alright, the Trando Double Blade. Oh right, I broke down the Zaboka. That would have been good for him to have. Plain Vibro Double Blade for you, and we'll fix you up good. But I need to break more things down. Won't get much from the Vibro Blades. Not from the Trando. The Reich. Grenades get me next to nothing. Keeping some of these things for good reason. Ah, one of these sensory visors. And I don't really like the consciousness helm. Wait, where is this? Didn't I have a spare? Thought that's a spare Kubaz scoundrel gloves, but I guess not. Break apart the hunting mask. Alright. Ranged. Because he is Mandalorian, he must have Mandalorian Chamber Mark III. Crippling Scope Mark III. I mean, he can have the old Superior Basket Hilt and Superior Mullenine Edge. Write down miscellaneous. Here we are. Improved discharge, broadened Mando, crippling, ballistic shielding 1, bonded plates 2. Alright. Alrighty then. I don't remember how to trigger what happens next.
We must go to Dantooine
Ah,
to
there
the
it is.
Enclave. There is something there that you must hear if you are to understand. I have no time for questions, and any answers will have to wait until we stand within the Enclave together.
There it is. Anyway, Mira, how you doing being a Jedi now?
Yeah, something wrong?
Nah, she seems good. Last moment. Skip, skip, skip. Alright, you want to come along? How about you, first Padawan? Either way leads there, but I think the one on the right is the faster one. Oh.
I hear you.
Since you do, make us fast. Apologies for the blur. Again with the overhead shot? And oh, right. That's because it looks a little more fixed now. Ah, the door that was previously blocked by rubble. On the other side, supposedly. The rebuilt enclave.
It is different. It has been some time.
It's very overgrown is what it is. So what do you think, Atten?
Forgive me, but I need to rest. Go on. The council awaits. I will remain here.
You're afraid?
Yes. Afraid for you. As I always have been. I will be fine here. Whatever answers the council have are for you. Alone.
Anything wrong?
I am tired. The journey has been a long one, and I need to center myself.
Atten is with me.
Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this. You may trust in me. We cradle each other's lives, and what threatens one of us threatens us both. And if you find you cannot trust me, trust in your training, trust in yourself. Never doubt what you have done. All your decisions have brought you to this point. And now, perhaps, they shall see what you have become.
So ominous.
It is not as it was.
3 of the remaining 4 masters.
But perhaps that is for the best.
Hi there.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to
Wrong
reach
character.
us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge.
We must ally if we are to stop the Sith.
No. We will do as we have done. We will wait. There's nothing else we can do.
What? But the Sith are already attacking the Republic.
No, the true threat has yet to show itself. It is waiting for something. Us, perhaps, to enter the war.
Master
We've
Kavar's
seen
stuck.
their soldiers, the remnants of their
Then again,
fleet,
so says
but those
Kyle.
are symptoms of a disease. It is more bait to attempt to draw us out.
The actual battle is being fought through the Force, not with weapons of war. It isn't about the Republic anymore. The attack on Onderon, something was attempting to use the planet itself, to feed on it, to draw on the power there. You prevented
Power
it,
of the
but
dark
it was a
side and the
stalling
lineage
measure.
that it fostered.
The next time will be critical.
Alright, well, why'd you cast me out of the Order?
We cast you out of the Order because you followed Revan to war. There was no other reason.
No, there was another. You had become different somehow, changed. The war had changed you.
You were no longer a Jedi, but we could not tell you why. Some explanations mean nothing unless the one who suffers comes to the answer on their own. What had happened to you was punishment enough, and the Jedi do not kill their prisoners.
And if you had stayed, you would have changed us, and that we could not allow.
Changed you? What do you mean?
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
What are you talking about?
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
They follow you, without question, without hesitation.
Well,
against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
Well, 2 of them are droids I just picked up, so you know.
But that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
Explain yourself.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Surely you are familiar with Force bonds.
I am familiar enough to have asked you about those in our previous conversation.
When one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Like my 4
Your
Padawans.
actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
How did this happen?
We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
What do you mean? No, so all those deaths at Malachor?
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
No, that's Disney. But that makes no sense. I can feel the Force again.
Yes. You can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force, and the death of the Jedi.
Huh, I didn't know I was Kathleen Kennedy the entire time. But I can feel the Force strongly.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger.
You might even call
Like
it
Malachor,
experience points.
It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
But
Game
what's
mechanics.
worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger, and the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
That's actually kind of brilliant now that I think about it. Like, actually tying game mechanics into the narrative this way. Freaking brilliant. A threat?
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force.
Not exactly.
But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain. You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
I will submit to the punishment.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
And in she walks.
Enough! Step away from him.
What?
Step away! He has brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance! You will not harm him. You will not harm him ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as he did.
Sit out.
Ooh, that was not balanced very well.
As you would pass judgment on him, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the exile. How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong.
Several places,
It is
actually.
something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one. And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live.
A desperate
But I see
clawing for
what
survival.
happened now. It is because you were afraid.
That too.
It is done. He is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
That's weird. That's not what I had her wearing. Force Enlightenment. Is that on my bar? There it is. But what does it do? Use the light side of the Force to enhance the Jedi's powers. The best of the Jedi's speed, armor, and valor powers are instantly activated at a reduced cost. I have armor, but I do not have valor. Useful to quickly become ready for difficult battles. Master Vuk? The Master is dead, drained of life. His body is worse than lifeless. It is an absence in the Force. Well, time to scavenge what I can. The old training room. Too low? I say not. Alright, fine then. We'll build it up. Let's see the perception visor. It's not the precision gloves. Not the automaton. Automation, I mean. Infiltrator. And skills implant. Yeah, boy. Alright, then. What am I sitting at, anyway? 15? Darn, I thought I'd be higher. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Tech specialist. Fine. All right. Plasma torch. Different model, apparently. Mandalorian Heavy Ripper. Eh. Right, can't go off the path. A body! Just chemicals, really? This way. Sith mask. Here's the way out. Hello? Anybody here? Hatton! Where's Kreia? Well, what happened here?
The handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you.
She didn't do that.
Of course she didn't. It's a lie. Another lie. The only thing that matters is the handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
You're going to Telos?
Yes. The handmaiden knows who she is now. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith.
Atris will execute her. But Kreia and I are linked. If she dies...
Yeah, I know.
Well, the Sith are planning to attack Telos. Everything will be decided there.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
Hello, Visas. I fear I've been influencing you all without realizing it.
I do not understand what you mean.
You ever wonder why you're with me? Well, Visas, why are you following me?
I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice. And if there is an ending between us, where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will.
But how do you know?
I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy?
That I form connections through the Force, and that is why others follow me to their death.
Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you are a natural leader.
Quote,
I follow
see,
because
unquote.
I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be.
To live as a regular sentient being.
Go on alone. But I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile.
I will, Visas. Let's see. Was there something more you wish to say?
He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me.
I have to face him.
I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
Visas, please. Your arguments for being best girl are very strong, but I can't choose. I'm not allowed to. Why?
I want to look upon you, where no one else can see. Where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the handmaiden sees when she looks at you. That causes her heart to race and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me.
The universe is not solely as our eyes make it out to be, Visas. You know this.
From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life. And I wanted you to be here with me for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you.
And let us look upon each other. There it is. I was waiting for this because I couldn't remember how to get it. Anyway, we're launching. Heading down to Telos. Making it to the icy fortress where Atris and her handmaidens await.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master. The last historian of the Jedi. The last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe.
The revelation.
For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I,
forget if it was that she had feelings for me as well.
That one may be saved. The one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, he will come. But it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it.
I love that line.
Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
Here she is.
The last of the handmaidens is before us.
It is good that you have returned. You have much to answer for.
What are you saying?
You have betrayed us. You have betrayed Atris.
You are no longer one of us. You followed the Jedi, betrayed your oath.
Listen to me. Atris has been touched by the Sith. It is not too late for...
Silence.
It is a crime to kill blood, but not to kill a betrayer as you.
I will not fight you.
Then you shall fall.
You once thought her the weakest. Now she is greater than all of you.
Where have you been? You have been absent so long, I feared for your safety. Were you with the exile all this time?
Mistress, as you commanded, I...
Commanded? Did I command you to consort with him? To follow his teachings, to betray your oath?
Mistress, I do not understand.
Of course you do not. But you will learn.
Here we go! Her powers are limited, but it should hopefully be her physical prowess that wins this. Maybe not.
This will teach you.
Don't you drain life me. Really should have been doing something stronger than that.
Enough. Did you have feelings for him?
Yes.
Did you touch him? Did you look upon him with love?
Yes.
There is no love in that one. He is a shell, devoid of emotion. All that he was died at Malachor, and he dies there still, as he should.
Hello.
So, one exile has arrived to save another.
Don't harm her. If you wish to punish anyone, then punish me.
Do you care so much for her that you have come all this way? Perhaps you have feelings after all.
Surrender, Atris. I don't want to fight you.
Such a noble offer. Your execution has been too long delayed, Exile.
Have some battle meditation. Force enlightenment.
This will teach you.
How did I get there? Nope, can't interact with her yet. I am such a force to be reckoned with. 32 defense, 37 and 36 to hit, 20 to 34, and 24 to 42. I'm a monster.
She said you would come here to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command.
But you have never experienced true combat.
Surrender. You need not die.
Atris, you've fallen to the dark side. Surely you can see that. Let's see. Yeah.
Atris? That is not who I am. Not any longer. She has not existed for some time, I think. There was always something else within me. It just took time for its voice to be heard.
What happened to you?
The old woman you traveled with finally made me listen to myself, to the galaxy. She said that you would come here, and that you would face me in battle.
No reason for us to fight.
She said you were the last obstacle to my enlightenment.
And you believed her?
If I wished to truly face the Sith, to see their heart, then that meant facing you this last time.
Did she say where the Sith were striking from?
I do not know, yet, but it does not matter. They have come here to face the Republic in battle, and they will be destroyed.
Placed everyone on Citadel Station in jeopardy, Atris.
Yes, the Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
What plans are you talking about?
These Sith are cowards, striking from the shadows to kill Jedi. I needed a target to draw them out, but I could not risk my own life, all that remained of the Jedi. So I arranged for you to return to the Republic, leaked information of your past, and then waited for the Sith to come. And they did. But you came to Telos against my predictions. Now they are here, I can finally face this enemy and defeat them.
You started the entire plot! What is this place?
All the knowledge of the Sith, gathered from across the galaxy, brought here by my servants, so that I might uncover their secrets, and use them to track them down. But now they have been drawn from the shadows of the Outer Rim, and the only final matter to attend to is finishing you.
I will not fight you. Surrender, and I will spare you.
Surrender to you? Never. Let us end this.
Alright, let's pop it again. Battle meditation. Enlightenment.
Kill me. End this.
Not kill a helpless opponent, Atris.
I did not expect mercy from you, here at the end, after all that has happened between us.
We have greater problems, Atris, and there has been enough killing. I was looking forward to that. I love that. What happened to you?
This knowledge of the Sith and the Jedi is what I am. It is my attempt to hold on to the past, to try and protect the future.
I think perhaps we have both been guilty of such things.
Once I was a historian, the chronicler of the Jedi, and when both wars passed me by, I was determined that I would not forsake battle again. In some part of me, I knew I had made choices, compromises, but always for the sake of the Republic, of the galaxy. To do what you had done, at times, did not seem so wrong.
It never does until you realize you have lost your connection with everything else.
You're right. The Jedi were all that seemed left to me, and yet I had become so far removed from them that I betrayed them.
Can you tell me where the Sith are striking from?
You always
I like
knew
to-
where they were
I
striking
like to think that
from.
they're being
you
angry at
always
her.
knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars.
Telling her, tell him nothing, kill
All
him.
those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life, until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Is that where Krea's gone?
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5, to finish what you started.
What I started?
Yes. You are an echo in the Force. A hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness. But it can be done.
Yeah, I'm already proof of that.
Places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult to find one's way. And you carry it with you. Always.
What does this have to do with Krea?
Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force. Greater than the one before. Greater than the one you caused. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared.
Why would she do that?
I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her.
Why?
You're important to her somehow, but I... But I do not.
What if it turns out they're actually speaking German? If you know, tell me.
I do not know for certain. If there is a reason, you must discover it for yourself.
Darn. Well, I've heard enough. This matter is finished.
And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world? Or end my life as I wish to end yours?
I will do nothing, except tell you that I'm sorry. I did not realize that the Mandalorian Wars would hurt others that had known me and cared for me.
It does not matter. Not now. It is what I did with such pain that caused the wound. But I thank you.
Boy, that really angered them.
Leave now, while you can. Save Telos. Save the galaxy. Save yourself.
You came for me. I thought I had lost you.
Well, I was a little late, but better late than never. Well, for a minute there, I thought I had lost you.
Krea. She said the Council had ended you. And all along, she was one of those who had sought to kill us.
Both carry their truth, in a way.
When I heard her say that you were dead, I failed you. I let my emotion run through me, and I acted without thinking. I wanted to punish her, hurt her, see her answer for what she had done to the Jedi, for leading you to the Council.
Calm yourself. I'm here. It's all right.
Of course. Forgive my display. I am the last of the Handmaidens no longer. I am Brianna, disciple of the last of the Jedi, and the one who will stand with you against all enemies who face us.
Well, it's good to hear your name.
It is good to hear it, after so long.
Anyway, here comes Nihilus's Star Destroyer. With all the sparking holes that it has in it. It descends upon Telos, launching what fighters it has.
Well, what do we have here?
Hi, Grant.
I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you.
Yeah, it really does follow me, doesn't it?
Lieutenant Gren, Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the compound. Damn! Zeron, I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault. With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me.
How did this happen?
It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack.
I only saw
There
one,
were
though.
Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. Then there's also the fuel situation.
Right, no fuel from Paragus, I know. But didn't Vagas from Slaharan get here?
Because we don't have enough fuel, we won't be able to keep the station in orbit and operational and fight off the Sith at the same time. We'll try to make the best of what we have left, but it's going to be cutting it pretty close. The Sith numbers seem limitless, but we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance.
Heard any word of reinforcements?
A squad of troops sent by Queen Talia are currently trying to keep the Sith from sabotaging the station's fuel system.
Does this mean you won't be putting us into force cages again?
If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're going to have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle. Good luck.
Right. Mira, let's go.
Ready?
All right, you two, show me your training.
I hear you.
Hey, Chodo. Hey, Moza. I just love the look of these TSF officers in their repurposed Republic uniforms. Hey, Mandalore.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Watch your back.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself just fine. Look after your own health.
Hey, Zarin.
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade.
Let's go! Watch the mines, boys. Watch the mines. Do not go into the mines. Come on, you two. Gotta move on.
Good to go. Good to go.
I hear you.
That gum, you two.
Ready?
Oh, whatever. Mira, pick up the mines. How much they got till they level up? 1678. Very close. Nope. Oh, hey. Micro Pulse Blaster. Built of durable thoranium, this blaster is able to fire more intense pulses of energy than lesser pistols are capable of. The result is the potency of an advanced blaster rifle in a one-handed weapon. Cool. Give it to T3. Sounds like a gun for him. Here you go, bud.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. Everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi. Then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
Alright, you two, this time, work with... Okay. Hey, look at my apprentices. I'm so proud of them.
Where that came from?
That's another one for me.
There's that level. Well, it looks like it was just rat. Well, damn, looks like the captain, the officer, didn't survive. Destroy droid. Anyone else get a level? Oh, one of my non-Jedi then. D3? Okay. This ass as well. Force breach. Could be useful. Because I don't like you, I'm just gonna mess with you. There. Hold on to that damn thing ever since I first got here. Oh, right, here we are. 081. Hey there, soldier. You alright?
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely missed the whole blast. Ugh.
Where are your squad mates?
They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. The Sith, they seem to be everywhere.
Treat injury. It looks bad, but you should be able to pull through.
Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from destroying the fuel controls, it won't matter one bit.
Stay here. After we secure that station, we'll get you to a medic.
No, I'm going with you. I'm not doing anyone any good here.
Well, if you're so sure. Get him! Oh, there we go.
More where that
that came from?
Explosive rocket. And explosive rocket. Just a little further, we're almost there. Tech specialist belt. Well, looks like they already did the fighting for us. Mostly. Anybody hiding in here? Nope. Here we go! Ah! Weak. Go. Everything appears to be clear. Another lightsaber that I don't need. You did well, soldier.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager.
Hey there.
Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle and to victory.
So you're not ready
You
yet.
will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side.
Good. Stay close to me.
I would have it no other way.
Okay. Her and him. Could have sworn he was with me, but oh well. Oh, okay, right.
Are your preparations?
Let's go. Here come Republic fighters. And a bunch of other ships jumping out. Making a beeline for Telos at Citadel Station. Look who!
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap.
Whoops.
Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy
Sky-
fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir,
The skybox
if
does
it
not
keeps
extend
firing
far
on
enough.
Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice. And I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
The Ravager's getting hit. And we're taking a shuttle up. It's easy to get through the superstructure and find a spot to land. Cool Mandalorian. Shouldn't have run out first. And in strides Mandalore the Preserver.
Mandalore, we have breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo, it's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays.
Did you get an ID signature on this vessel?
You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns.
Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
Another killer line. I love it! But now, I'm gonna have a little fun here. I am going to join in with the Mandalorians. Let's see, all looks good. Master Rapid Shot. Anything from me? No? Oh well. Can't use my Force Enlightenment or Battle Meditation in this armor, but I just want to be styling. Ow. Locker. Dark Jedi Night Robe. Fire! For Mandalore! '71. What a hit. Oh, I should have had Bao-Dur make some stuff for this. Stupid Sith can't stand against the might of the Mandalorians. Oh yeah? Want to say that again? Good. Alright, still in combat pose. Gray Jedi robe. It's fun to be part of the boarding action, isn't it? Zaysan on Shah warrior armor. Excellent! I was wondering when I was finally going to get an upgrade. Corellian power suit. Ah!
breach one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Set.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. We still need to set 3 more charges. Mandalore, we're holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. It's like they don't even realize we're here.
Let's see, maybe an ambush. Remain on your guard. Level for me. Shoot, actually, what was it? Then my enlightenment upped again. Right, speed, armor, and valor. Alright, so let's see. Here's valor. I'll add that to the list. Careful there, Visas. Skills D package. Mental boost system. Nerve enhancement system. Durability. Yeah. Yeah, let's beat this one up. It's a big fight. Wouldn't it be until Jessic Bardan that you'd see a Mandalorian using lightsabers? Multi-shield generator. Another tremor sword. Heavy Senegar warsuit. Wow, how did he get all the way back there?
You are no match for us.
Craft holy battle suits. By prototype. And we've got a circle. Another circlet of Suresh? Really? Well, whatever. It'll be good for her. A one-of-a-kind commission item? Somehow there's 2 of them. Ah, loot rolls are funny. Say that again, I dare ya. Stupid door. Ichani accuracy gloves? Ah. Unarmed combat gloves. No grenades. Looks like the potential mess hall. Barracks. Oh, I love this music.
You've reached one of the targets.
Setting up.
Arming signal received. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our squads, and we've had to fall back to the docking area.
Understood. Try not to give any more ground. What's to Mandalore? 16,000. Visas, 16,000. They likely won't get another one out of this. Oh good, you are here. Ooh, a thermal detonator. So many freaking Ichani dually shields. Hey, free electromesh armor. It's not very good at this point, but I love how it looks. The missile bag. Proton core is locked at its bane, cannot be removed. It could detonate if you tried. Best to leave it. Jalshay Mentor Belt. Alright, now then, I need to do a little working here. Let's see. Here, alright, Zaysan Shah, initiate. None, and none. Assemble. Give it to this. Zaysan Shah warriors are powerful combatants who are particularly skilled in telekinetic force powers. Their fortified garments are somewhat restrictive, but do not interfere with their use of the force. I love these the other concepts of force users and that this game brings up. The Outer Rim planet Yanabar was the home of the Zaysan Shah, who developed their force powers as a means of surviving the harsh planet. Zaysan Shah stress independence and survival, as well as assistance to those in need. Alright, give that the energy shielding, and the biorestorative underlay. What do you have, Mando? Ah, yes, that's right. You have garbage. Take this biorestorative underlay. And I'll take the Durasteel here. Every single time. You know what? You've got the better skills. Visas, let's see what you can make for us. With this weapon, the Mandalorians again demonstrate a complete lack of subtlety. The only thing better than a big blaster, apparently, is one that shoots faster. Alright, craft Holy Battle Suit. Secondary Corellian Power Suit. Survey Gear. Alright, creatable. Armor components. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. Tech Specialist. Skills Implant. Improved Automation. And she can't wear anything else, really. She really not able to make any energy? Let's see. Flexible underlay, that would be good for him. Straighten the underlay. Wait, those are underlays, right. Oh, here's the energy. Oh, that requires demo skills. I see. Armor ply, heat shielding, sound dampening. Ablative, no. Every single time. Alright, well then, that's that then. So let's put your stuff back on. You know what? You can have my other, my old Jalshay belt. Strength package for you. And some Jalshay meditation gloves. Go, bonded plates. Flexible underlay. As for my armor, buy a restorative. And the heat shielding, why not? Got nothing better to use. Alright, never gave it a energy cell. The vibration cell, no. Yes, energy, sonic discharge. Yep. Doesn't have to be fancy. Alright, we're all good here. More stuff. Oh yeah, still looking like their old Republic mod armor. Nope, not here. Oh, there he is. Wondering where he had gotten up to. After all that work. know how she's able to choose between different levels of powers. She has wave, yet she still somehow does whirlwind. Mental boost stim. Well, implant, I mean. Well, this will take a while. Synthesized phobium emitter. Awful. Lightning gloves? Ah, when unarmed. Argarok. Health package. The impressive Argarok is the most prized Gamorrean weapon. These huge axes are designed to be wielded by those with a low center of gravity and tremendous strength, making them awkward for most non-Gamorreans to use. Yeah, I'll use the mental boost implant. Once again with this, eh? An office. I'm gonna need all the life support packs I can get. Mental boost D package.
You've reached one of the...
Setting.
Arming signal. Only one proton core remains to be set. We're encountering heavy resistance. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Hold on. We're almost done. Uh-oh.
What the hell was that? I told you to wait!
Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely.
Was it in the target zone?
No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my...
Do we have another core?
No, Mandalore. Even with the other two cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel.
We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right, wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
What a line. Well, good thing we just so happened to pass by a missile bay. The very place where they said proton core signatures would probably come from. Find an override console. Is that console in here? Here it is. Seal the bay doors. Activate launch sequence. Not responding. Override. Missile primed to launch. Proton core has been unlocked from its bay and it can now be removed. We got our spare. I saw something weird with my legs, but I think it's just the armor mesh. Or texturing. Another mental boost implant. Reminds me, what do you have? Oh yeah, shrink. You know what? You have one too.
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten.
See, is there anything you need from your cell?
If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I would visit one last time.
Do whatever you feel you need to do. Ah yes, this place.
Past the surface, there is the Force.
Whispers.
Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland.
It's okay.
I doubt these are actual
It
words.
has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you, finally, to forgive me. This body is a prison no longer.
Visas has come to terms with the death of her world and calmed the hatred within herself. This has given her a stronger connection to the Force and a bonus to her Force points. There you are. Now what skeletons do you have in your closet? Just chemicals and a physical boost system. There we go. That's good for him. Don't want to go there quite yet.
You've reached one of the target sites.
Last core going on.
Arming sick. That's the last of them, Mandalore. We can destroy the ship on your command.
We still have to kill the Master on this ship, or Telos is finished anyway. Love the old knight design of Mando. Is such a cool design. Sorry I didn't see that earlier, but yeah, they are amazing. Well, 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 Colonel Tobin. Didn't expect to see you here.
It's a lobotomite!
Yeah, I am quite the lobotomite.
The final insult. Stripping Onderon, my soldiers, my home from me, only to have me die here.
Tobin, what happened to you? You look like shit.
He happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power, but it consumes without end. It is that power we felt on Onderon, that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore.
So you gave into it?
General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon, make it strong again, he came with his power, his soldiers. It seemed as if there was nothing we could not do. Nothing the Queen could do to stop us.
And then I killed them all. And nothing you could do to stop him.
I have served the wrong master. He cares nothing for Onderon, its soldiers, its people. Everything exists to feed his will. I came here, to this dead ship, and now he will not permit me to leave.
The ship seems familiar.
This ship. It is a graveyard of a terrible battle. Everything on it slowly dies, as long as he hungers.
It is the way of all life that serves him. In his presence, all life dies.
This ship is from Malachor. This Sith Lord of yours bolsters his fleet with ships from that world? He's nothing more than a scavenger.
I think he is of that place. If so, then his power may be great indeed. Greater than I had thought.
Tobin, why did your master come here?
The master suffers. If he cannot feed, then the hunger begins to consume him. The planet, Telos, he may feed on something upon its surface to sustain him a while longer.
Atris. Well, there's nothing here. Telos is a near-dead world.
You think to lie to me still? I will not be deceived again. I told him, you know, what the old woman told me. I told him of the Academy here, of the Jedi here.
Yep, for Atris.
I could not have kept it from him, even if I had wanted to.
Old woman?
He means that Jedi witch you travel with, Kreia.
Yes, the old woman on Onderon. She spoke of the Jedi Academy here on Telos, and my master was forced to come here.
But there are no Force users here except us.
Then her lies will mean the planet's destruction. He will destroy all of Telos. He will turn it to fire again and crush the planet beneath him. He will devour them all, murder them all.
If there are no Jedi here, then my lord cannot feed his hunger. He will destroy the planet, the station. He will cleanse it of life. Even if the people below are not Force-sensitive, the small amount he can feed on from the mass destruction of the station and the life on the planet will sustain him a while longer. And if there are no Jedi below, he will have no other choice.
And if we deny him Telos?
Then he will suffer. Without something to sustain him, I do not know what will happen.
I think Kreia knows. She's been drawing him out. If she leaked Telos to your lord, perhaps she wanted him to come here and find nothing.
He will create nothing. He will end this place. Your old woman has killed this planet, and with it, countless other worlds that depend on its survival. You could not stop him even if you wanted to. And you cannot escape either. If the Force runs through you, he will feed on it when Citadel Station dies. Your time, your life, will end here.
See, where can I find your master?
On the bridge. He waits on the bridge.
No duh. Is he waiting for us?
Waiting for you. No. He does not wait for you.
I do not believe he knows his ship has been boarded. And if he did, he would not care. The extent of his power cannot be put into words, and his perceptions have grown as well. To him,
you are dust motes in a storm, a grain upon the beach, and as insignificant as a body that orbits the graveyard of Malachor. Fight him if you will, but if he turns his power upon you, you will be destroyed.
Yeah, that's what you think. What about the ship?
This ship, is it his weakness? It should not exist, yet it cruises the darkness between the stars. He tore it from the mass shadows of Malachor, along with his fleet. That is a measure of his power.
The ship is barely holding itself together. The structural damage should have destroyed it long ago.
He holds it together. And he keeps us all alive. Just enough. Like rotworms within a dying beast.
More Jedi tricks.
Not Jedi.
Not Jedi. Not Jedi at all.
If he's so powerful,
Love the delivery
why
of that.
hasn't he stopped us then? We've attacked his ship, killed his soldiers, and he's done nothing.
It is because he sees planets, stars, not people. To him, the planet below, the station with its teeming life, only that is massive enough to demand his attention.
Here to kill your master. Either help me or stand aside.
There is nothing to be done except wait. If you go to him, he will destroy you, and your last moments shall be of shadow and pain.
If you would save Onderon, Schrader, then listen to me. Once he destroys Telos, then Onderon will be among those he will destroy next.
Onderon is already doomed. Better a quick death at the hands of the Sith than a slow death at the hands of the Republic.
Alright, letting you live on this vessel seems punishment enough.
My only crime was Onderon's salvation, and now those hopes have turned grey. Kill me now, before they are stripped from me forever.
You made your choice, Tobin.
You are right. The choice was mine. And you knew what would happen to me.
Can I leave
My
this?
only crime... You are...
Ah, great. I'm in a little loop.
My own...
Let's see, we need your help.
There is nothing to be done. By coming here, you are already dead. Onderon...
Yeah, I guess I have to.
Time to die.
I do like his red vibrant sword. He is way stronger than back blue. Take it back. Somehow a female voice played.
As you acted, suddenly, I acted. It is like we were fighting in tandem as a force bond. Though I do not feel the same connection. Your impulse to kill, to attack that one, I felt it mirrored in me.
There was no way to get out of that conversation, alright?
It was as if I had no choice in the matter.
Force bonds?
Yes, that bond that develops between master and their apprentice. Or between those that feel the Force. Traumatic moments can bind. Just as proximity and slow growth may bind as well.
Well, let's continue on. I'm just glad that I didn't get any dark side points out of that. Frag grenade. Alright, that's everything. Dark Jedi Night Robe. Johnny Dueling Shield. Alright. I've had my fun being a Mandalorian. But the final confrontation is upon us. Love the look of the Zaysan Shah. Mu'ukfa. Cumbersome but powerful armor, Mu'ukfa is a battle plate used by elite Gamorrean warriors. Traditionally, each Gamorrean warrior should fashion his own battle plate from metal fragments on the battlefields of their victories. Weird thought. Ah, she doesn't. It's not even available for her. Oh well. Oh, using your full power.
No one fought this easily.
I have support. I wonder if I can pick up something that I usually find around here. Improved automaton, Utgov. A very special sort of weapon. Oh. Yep, she could finish him.
Who wants to die first?
Ah, finally. No match at all. This asks where are you going? Well, okay then. Don't you dare dread the life of Mandalore. No running off? Good. Life support pack. Should not be hearing those airspeeders. Even if they're meant to be fighter engines, still shouldn't be hearing them. $9,000. Not breath control. I have no need of such a power. Storage room here. Going back to the other storage room then. Oh, high security door, eh? Not high enough. More electromesh. Right, did get that one. Small brain could not remember.
This door
Here it
leads to
is.
the bridge and my former master. If you wish to gather your strength, this is the last time.
I'm ready. Let's go. Sorry, I felt things shifting in my pocket that would slide out. Here we are. Hello, Darth Nihilus. Who has the same character model as Malak. Yeah. Come on my own. I will not let you destroy Telos. Kreia has lied to you. There are no Jedi here. You have sensed it. Use your powers here, you'll only exhaust yourself and become vulnerable. See? The Life Eater himself. Yeah. Even now, the hunger is consuming you, just as Kreia knew it would. Alright. Battle meditation. Enlightenment. And now we fight.
Is too powerful.
Stay with me, Visas. We can stop him somehow.
I will try.
Well, reapply buffs. Leave the Mandalorian alone. Your fight's with me. And thus, the Lord of Hunger is slain. Visas, what are you doing?
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
If it will give you some peace, do it. What did you see?
I saw a graveyard world, surrounded by a fleet of dead ships. I felt it through him, as I feel it through you. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end.
Then let the ship die, as it should have years ago. Oh, darn. I thought that with that she would have brought me the mask. Oh well, so much for that achievement, I suppose. Anyway, let's go! Or maybe, could I? Ah, nuts. Alright, you guys on the bridge have fun finally being released from your endless torment. I do not remember if I have to walk all the way back. Because it's going to take a while. Especially with no stimulants and no force speed.
How may I serve?
That gummit this ass. Yeah, I didn't give you speed. Teleporting everywhere. Uh-oh. No, I'm stuck inside the geometry. Damn it.
Is mine.
Right. I'll teleport out of it. Yep, I've gotten free. There I am. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Alright, fastest route. Yeah, just through here and straight ahead. Oh, hey, I missed one. A little going away present for me. Alright, meet back up with the Mandos and get out of here. Oh. Right. Stupid. Leave the Ravager for good. And there go the proton cores, blowing it to bits as we fly away. Cracking it into so many pieces. The mop-up operations. Hey, look at that. Gren survived.
Admiral Onasi wanted to speak with you, sir.
Did he say what about?
As I understand it, there was something private he wished to ask you. Concerning, mutual acquaintance, I believe is how he put it.
Very well, lead on.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home. I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you.
You're very welcome, Karth. Gren said you wanted to speak to me about a mutual acquaintance?
I've read your records, how the Jedi sentenced you for doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan?
No, I didn't see him again.
I served with him, like you did. And we had to part ways, like you did.
Why?
He said that there were places where he had to walk where I could not go. Places where having allies, or anyone he cared about, would only place them in danger. It's been 4 years, and I still don't know what happened to him.
Let's see. And it looks like you'll wait a while longer, doesn't it?
He told me to stay here to try to keep the Republic strong, and that he would return. It was the hardest request I ever had to follow.
Might as well wait for the ad break to end, because this interaction is actually something that can be missed. Like, I cannot tell you how many years it has been since I last saw Karth be the admiral that shows up instead of a black man whose name I cannot remember at the moment. But it's just been so long. My brother and I have only seen this scene once, and I'd really like to savor it. The Republic strong? Why?
I don't know, but it was important to him. He said that he believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars. That it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack the Republic.
whatever it was, I think he went off to find it, to fight it.
Did you, how did you know Revan?
It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship called the Endar Spire. It was being attacked over Terrace, and the Sith had stormed the ship.
Ah, yes, we get the entire
We saved the
spiel.
Republic. But it was like the war didn't end for him. He would keep remembering things that he'd done, and it kept driving him. And I think he finally remembered something terrible that he'd done during the Mandalorian Wars, and he went to put an end to it. He left a lot of people who cared about him behind. But I think he did it because he thought it was the right thing to do. But whatever he set out to do, I don't think he succeeded. And here you return, with his ship, without him.
Revan's ship?
Yes, wherever he went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan...
Do you want me to tell you what I find?
No. Simply tell him that Admiral Onasi is following his orders.
Alright. Whoa. Little...
Safe journey, Exile.
Zooming out a little too far there, camera. And Bastila!
Did he know?
No, he didn't.
There are times I feel
She was just
sure
hiding in
I
the
know
corner.
why he left Karth, and I cannot live not knowing the answer. Why he sought to protect us.
Why he would leave his
He
wife
asked us
behind.
to stay to keep the Republic safe. It was important to him. And after meeting the Exile, I'm convinced that there are worse things to lose in the galaxy.
Oh yeah, there's a lot worse things. Anyway, we're lifting off from Telos. We're jumping to hyperspace. And now we're exiting. The mass graveyard and the fractured world that is Malachor 5. Teeming with green energy sneaking across it. Oh, it turns out we're flying down in a storm. Real dangerous thing to do, really. Amidst all these black, sharp peaks. Dangerous. And we've hit some rocks. More rocks. And we've crashed and are stuck in a canyon. Well, well, look who it is. In her true and full outfit. I bet she barely had to do anything to kill them. And now we have the second Lord, the Lord of Pain, Darth Sion.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again. Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what he did. There is much to be done.
I love how her eyes have gone from white to black. It's so freaking creepy. I love it. Oh. Here we are. Here's the Ebon Hawk. Horrifically damaged. And stuck suspended between two rocky spires. For who knows how long. And as far as I can tell, I don't know who else survived. This makes it look like I'm the only crash survivor. Could go for another hour, but I feel like the actual trek to the end of the game will take longer. And I'd like to stick within the confines of my 4-hour set. So... the final Lord. Love it. So that will be that. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. No rateables at the moment. That's a shame. Yeah, well, that leaves me more time to catch up in Elden Ring. I've got the stats to use the Moon Veil again, so I've at least got my offensive capabilities back. But at any rate, we've arrived at our destination. Please watch your step as you disembark. Whew. Glad this heat is oppressive. Anyway, hey, please follow if you liked. Thanks for watching. Peace be with you, and may the forces of evil be confused on the way to your home. Ah, yes, fellow Elden Ring friend. Although I've had to do it on PS5 because I lost all my progress on Steam because Steam decided no, the game is going to break at the first black screen. So I'm trying to build up back to where I was. And I'm just like, all this DLC talk, and I can't engage in any of it because I'm still so far behind. I'll also do the same thing. Yeah, damn. Nice to know that at least there's other pain like mine. Yeah. Glad to hear, glad and also sorry to hear it. But in any case, for today, bye.